Hello, peoples, and welcome to another video. You've tuned into a good one today, I think, at least. Anyway, we're putting together a new podcast series, in case you didn't know, with what the description title was or what the icon was when you clicked on the video. But yes, we're putting together a new podcast series. I already have a podcast series for my own self business, which is available around the place. And recently on the podcast, I put up an episode saying that we would have more various different podcasts that I'm trying to work on putting out there, basically that are paid for podcasts. Basically, you have to be a Patreon subscriber to get them and get a hold of those podcasts. And these are optional podcasts that I put together. I'll put them together to start with, in the hopes that people, say, oh, yes, I'm very interested in this podcast. So there's a little bit there for people to go, oh, yes, I can tune into a couple of episodes and, yes, see, I like this type of podcast. I want to keep, subscribed. I want to give some money to this person to keep creating this great content for me and that sort of thing. So that's the idea behind it. You've got to sort of pay to get it, and there'll be some other added on benefits that I'm coming into putting together later on down the track. But for now, I'm just sort of putting these things together, putting them up there. There is going to be a wrestling based podcast, there is going to be a Magic the Gathering based podcast. There is also going to be a couple other podcasts that I'm working on. But if you want to know maybe a little bit more in depth, I do go more in depth into this sort of a little bit on my actual real podcast that already exists, which is Adam Brooks Productions, and I will leave a link in the description for you all, and I'll also leave a link in the description, as I've been trying to do recently for our Patreon, so that we can get people going over there and saying, hey, yep, all right, you're starting to get your content stuff going, and hopefully we'll be able to see some good stuff coming out and that sort of thing. So if you can help support us, that'd be great, because otherwise, if there's no support for these sorts of things, then even though I really want to do some of these things, I will just stop doing them because it's not worth it to me. I can be focusing my energy and attention on doing things that actually net me something for all the effort that I actually put in. I don't want to put in all this effort and then no one's really interested. So I want people to go, no, this is what I'm interested in, or actually back the things that they're interested in. So you don't get your cherries too much for free, sort of thing, or you don't get, I don't know what the old saying is, something like that. But anyways, we've got to come up with all these silly old sayings sometimes, but that's how it is. Like all the old terrible dad references and all that sort of stuff. Always get those going in, but those are the sort of things that will survive forever, I think, sometimes, because they're always just handed down. Everyone knows the great old terrible dad jokes, so there you go. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you again another time.